Carolyn 𝗂𝗺𝗵𝗿. I've been working at this law firm since 2012, and I've been a partner since 2015. I love the work that I do. I love fighting for people in court and getting immigration status in the United States for people. We are a relatively large firm in the immigration world, which I believe brings with it several benefits. One of which is that 10 attorneys are better than one. We can collaborate together and come up with innovative solutions and strategies, and we can learn from each other's stories. Another is that our volume allows us to see patterns and changes in the way that USCIS or the court is handling matters and respond quickly. Another benefit of having a large firm is that there's always someone available to help our clients. We do a lot of asylum cases. I've heard people tell me there is no asylum for my country. That's not true. The asylum laws apply universally. Whether you're eligible for asylum depends on what happened to you and what you are afraid would happen if you go back to your home country. In order to be eligible for asylum, you need to have a well-founded fear of persecution based on your race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or something similar. If you're afraid to return to your home country, I recommend consulting with an attorney to see if you're eligible for asylum. One thing to keep in mind is that there is a deadline to apply for asylum, which is 1 year after you entered the United States. There are a couple exceptions to that, so even if you are past 1 year in the United States and you want to see if you're eligible for asylum, please give us a call. Those who apply for asylum 6 months after filing their application qualify for a work permit, assuming that there are no delays attributable to you. That work permit should be good for 5 years, and you're also eligible for a Social Security number. I would especially encourage people who have been victims of domestic violence or fear return to their home country due to their sexual orientation or gender identity to reach out and consult with a lawyer to see if we can apply for asylum for you. We also do a lot of TPS cases. That's temporary protected status, and we're happy to apply with USCIS for temporary protected status. However, we also have many clients whose applications were denied by USCIS in the past, some as many as 20 years ago. Many of our clients are eligible for a de novo, that's a new application before the court. So we have managed to obtain TPS for many people whose applications were denied by USCIS many years ago before the court. Those who have TPS may apply for permission to travel or advance parole. One benefit of that is that you get to travel. Another major benefit is that if you have a citizen spouse or adult child, they can petition for you and help you obtain residency in the United States if you've traveled or if you have otherwise have a lawful entry. There are a lot of other types of relief that one could be eligible for, so I highly recommend consulting with a lawyer to see what we might be able to do for you. I understand the importance of a work permit and residency in the United States, what a difference it can make in people's lives. If you were apprehended by immigration crossing the border, or if you're in removal proceedings or under an order of supervision, I highly recommend retaining a lawyer as soon as possible. Even if you're not yet in removal proceedings, it's important to know what your options are, and you don't have to wait until you see a judge to get started on your case. It's also important to remember that if you're applying for asylum, there is a deadline of 1 year after the date of your entry to the United States. So even if you have not yet seen an immigration judge, I highly recommend consulting with a lawyer as soon as possible.